Hello everyone. It has been a few months since I had made a rant video or something like that. I don't know if this is a rant, but for me it is in my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but if I did mistakes in the video, please comment if I did any mistakes. Anyways, enough yapping and let's get on to the topic. Today I am going to talk about 20 paranormal games you should never play. I learned it from a TikTok and it gave me an idea. Why not make one? So I decided to make one like this. The ranks are from least scary to the most scary. The last one is the most scariest one. In the first section are 3 games that are scary, but feel like they are not. The first one is called the Whispering Game. This one is not scary as long as you are brave enough to not be scared. Here is how to play this game. In an empty room, light a candle and whisper a question you had never told anyone. If you hear a whisper back, blow out the flame. Immediately, you are not supposed to know the answer. The second one is called Charlie Charlie Challenge. This game is kinda scary, but it is viral. Here is how to play this game. Place 2 pencils in the shape of a cross and ask, Charlie Charlie, are you here? If the pencil moves, you invited someone you might not want to meet. I played that in my friend's house and the pencil moved. Then we all screamed after that happened. The third one is called the Picture Game. This one is also in a not scary section, but for sensitive people it can be scary, not to offend them. BT. Here is how to play this game. Gather friends in a dark room, light a candle, and take Polaroid pictures without flash. If a shadow appears in any photo, end the game immediately because someone else has joined you. Now here comes the section of slightly scary. The fourth one is called the Reflection Game. This one is starting to become scary. Here is how to play this game. Stand in front of the mirror at 3 a.m. with only a candle lit. Stare into your own eyes for 1 full minute. If your reflection blinks first, it's not you anymore. The fifth one is called Kokuri-san. This word, I don't think it's an English word. Here is how to play this game. It's like a Japanese Ouija board. You summon a spirit to answer your questions. If you forgot to say goodbye, it may never leave you. The sixth one is called the Mirror Flicker Ritual. This is the same thing as the Reflection Game, but it is slightly different. Here is how to play this game. In a dark room, light 1 candle and stare into a mirror. If the flame flickers 3 times, don't look away. If your reflection blinks before you, end the game immediately. Now here is the section of getting scary. The 7th one is called the Black Telephone. I have never seen a black telephone, except I have seen one with a brand called Panasonic. Here is how to play this game. Place an unplugged telephone in front of you and dial your own phone number at midnight. Some say you will hear someone answer, a distorted version of your own voice. The 8th one is called the Answer Man. It's the same thing as the black telephone, but it is completely different. Here is how to play this game. 10 people call the same number at the same time. If one person connects, it's not any of them, it's him. He will answer your question, but for a price. The 9th one is called Red Door, Yellow Door. I have never heard the game before, and each color of the doors, I don't know what's going to happen. Here is how to play this game. Lie down while a friend guides you into a trance, asking you to imagine doors of different colors. Each door hides a different realm of your mind. Never open the black one. It said you might never wake up. Now here is the section of pretty scary. The 10th one is called the Devil Face Game. Sometimes this is real and sometimes it could be fake, but to be honest, I'm not sure. Here is how to play this game. Sit alone in front of the mirror with 1 candle. Stare into your reflection until it distorts. Some say a demonic face appears and smiles. The 11th one is called the empty chair ritual. Wow, this is getting scarier and scarier the topic I go. Here is how to play this game. Place an empty chair facing you with a candle between. Whispering a question to the chair and wait. If the flame moves without air, blow it out. It means something sat down. The 12th one is called the corner game. Why does it feel like seeing a figure in any scary games? Feels like getting sleep paralysis. I remember when I got one and I started turning on the lights before I go to sleep. Here is how to play this game. Gather 4 people in a dark room, each standing in a different corner. Follow the movement pattern exactly. If you feel a cold breeze, don't speak. Something else. Join the circle. Now here is the section of very scary. The 13th one is called the Midnight Radio game. Okay. Now here it comes to almost terrifying. Here is how to play this game. Turn on the radio at exactly 12:25 a.m. and tune between stations. If you hear a voice call your name, turn it off instantly. Otherwise, it may keep speaking even after the power is cut. The 14th one is called the Crosswords Ritual. I kind of get scared in the dark, so I won't recommend playing for those people who are scared of the dark. Here is how to play this game. Stand at a crossroads at midnight with a small offering. A shadowy figure may appear. He can offer you hidden wisdom. Never look at his face or take anything he gives you. The 15th one is called the Hooded Man Ritual. This is also in a dark night too, just like the 14th one. Here is how to play this game. Instructions say to call a mysterious driver using a specific ritual at night. Those who claim to succeed describe waking up in another version of their home. Slightly wrong, slightly different, slightly empty. Now here is the section of extreme scary. The 16th one is called the Man in the Fields game. When I see the word sunset, it reminds me of this. Here is how to play this game. Before sunset, place a candle on your doorstep and say, "I'm safe, you can't catch me," then hide. If you hear footsteps in the field, blow out the candle immediately or he'll find you. The 16th one is called Hitori Kakurenbo. This is a one-man hide and seek. Here is how to play this game. Fill a doll with rice and your nail clippings. I know the nail clippings are gross. At 3 a.m. say, "I'm in it," and hide. If you don't end the ritual, the doll will keep looking for you. The 18th one is called Daruma-san. This is about the bathtub. Here is how to play this game. At midnight, sit alone in the bathtub and say, "Daruma-san fell." You'll feel something behind you. The next day, she follows you everywhere. Now here are the top 2 scariest of all. If you try them and you done it incorrectly, you're cooked. The 19th one is called the Midnight Game. One of my friends says that 12 at midnight is the devil's hour. So if you're in China, I don't know how this will turn out. I may be incorrect. Here is how to play this game. At exactly midnight, knock on your door 22 times, holding a candle and a paper with your name. If the flame goes out, relight it fast. The Midnight Man is near. Now the scariest of all time. The 20th one is called the 11 Miles Game. This is the scariest of all time in my opinion. Here is how to play this game. Drive alone on a deserted road at night. Follow the 11 specific miles without stopping. Each mile tests your courage. Reach the end and your deepest wish may come true. Okay people, that's all for the video. Once again, don't take me seriously since I learned it from TikTok and that came in my idea of to why not make one. Bye bye.